Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English in Moments. I'm Elena, your host for today's lesson. I am so happy you have chosen to end your day here with us. If this is your first time joining our community, know that we are dedicated to helping you master the English language through daily, immersive videos designed to fit into your life perfectly. Tonight, we are going to do something special. We are going to turn your rest time into a powerful productivity tool. In this sleep learning masterclass, you will be listening to a continuous stream of natural English, real conversations, advanced vocabulary, and gentle sentence structures that native speakers use every day. The goal of this session is to bypass the stress of active studying and allow the language to settle directly into your subconscious mind. As you listen, you will absorb the rhythm and melody of English without even trying. Whether you are drifting off to sleep or simply relaxing after a long day, your brain will continue to make connections, building your fluency while you recharge. We will walk through calming scenarios and useful expressions that will help you think in English automatically when you wake up. You don't need to memorize anything. You just need to be present and let the words wash over you. Before we drift into the lesson, please remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so we can continue to support your journey to fluency every single day. Now, make yourself as comfortable as possible, let go of any tension in your shoulders, and let's begin this peaceful path to advanced English together. As you settle into a state of deep comfort, invite your mind to open gently to the sounds of English. Every word that reaches you, every phrase that enters your thoughts, will gradually become a permanent part of your memory. There is no need to force your attention. There is no need to concentrate too hard. Simply listen, breathe, and permit the language to flow through you like water. Let your imagination take you to a peaceful garden in the late afternoon. The atmosphere is serene. The air feels pleasantly warm. A gardener pauses his work to look up and say, "Hello there. It's a lovely afternoon, isn't it?" You smile and reply softly, "Yes, it is. The flowers look beautiful." This brief exchange might seem simple, but it captures the true rhythm of English life. The more you hear and repeat such natural sentences, the more automatic your own speech becomes. Let's practice this slowly. Say it in your mind or whisper softly. "Hello there. It's a lovely afternoon, isn't it?" "Yes, it is. The flowers look beautiful." Feel the rhythm of each phrase. Notice how smooth the connection is. This is how English lives, not in textbooks, but in moments just like this. Now, shift your scene to a quiet library. The scent of old paper fills the air. You hear the soft sound of pages turning. The librarian asks, "Can I help you find a specific book?" You reply, "Yes, I'm looking for a novel, please." The librarian smiles and asks, "Do you prefer mystery or romance?" You answer, "Mystery, please." These everyday conversations train your tongue and mind to respond naturally. Let's repeat together slowly. "Can I help you find a specific book?" "Yes, I'm looking for a novel, please." "Do you prefer mystery or romance?" "Mystery, please." Beautiful. Each sentence flows with kindness and clarity. As you hear these words while you rest, your brain connects them effortlessly, like a melody you recall without trying. Tonight is about feeling the language as much as understanding it. We want to hear the emotion behind the tone and sense the small pauses that make native speech sound so natural. When someone says, "You look really happy today," There is a warmth in that rhythm. Repeat after me slowly in your thoughts. You look really happy today. Now, imagine replying with a sense of calm confidence. I am. I received some good news. This exchange may sound ordinary, but it is the true foundation of fluency. Ordinary words used naturally, comfortably, and automatically. Let's go deeper into your daily reality in English. Picture yourself at a professional meeting or a study group. A team member asks, "Has everyone reviewed the agenda?" You reply, "I have, and everything looks correct." Or perhaps you say, "I just need a minute to read it." These are simple patterns, but they teach your brain to respond instantly without translating from your native language. Repeat quietly with me. Has everyone reviewed the agenda? I have, and everything looks correct. I just need a minute to read it. Now, to build stronger fluency, we will practice short connection exercises. These act as bridges between your thoughts. Imagine someone asks, "Do you have plans for the holiday?" You can respond, "I might visit my parents," or "I think I'll just catch up on sleep." Say it softly in your thoughts. Do you have plans for the holiday? I might visit my parents. I think I'll just catch up on sleep. Each time you repeat, your pronunciation improves quietly in the background of your mind. As you listen while resting, notice that the structure of English becomes more familiar. Questions usually rise in tone. Is that yours? And answers flow downward. Yes, it belongs to me. Your brain learns these musical patterns naturally through repetition and calm listening. Visualize a travel scenario where you are checking into a hotel. The receptionist greets you and says, "May I see your ID, please?" You reply, "Here you go." Is breakfast included? Or maybe you simply say, "Certainly." These brief expressions carry a tone of politeness, which is a key part of fluent, advanced English. Repeat with me slowly. May I see your ID, please? Here you go. Is breakfast included? Certainly. Feel how polite and balanced that sounds. In English, tone often communicates respect just as much as the words do. Now, let's gently expand your vocabulary. Consider the word calm. It means to be free from agitation or excitement. You can say, "I feel very calm this evening," or "The ocean looks calm today." Try saying it softly in your mind. Calm. I feel very calm this evening. The ocean looks calm today. When you connect words with emotions, they remain in your memory much longer. Let's try another vocabulary moment. The word observe. It means to watch carefully. I like to observe people in the park. He observes every detail. These phrases are powerful because they reflect daily reality. Repeat with me gently. I like to observe people in the park. He observes every detail. Feel how natural it sounds when spoken slowly and clearly. Now, let's mix practice with imagination. Picture yourself sitting on a balcony, gazing up at the stars. You repeat sentences slowly, and you can almost feel your confidence growing. You don't rush. You listen. You repeat. You breathe. You let English sink in deeper. Let's do a small practice together right now. Say softly in your mind, "I practice speaking whenever I can. I am getting better at listening. My understanding is growing." These affirmations are not just practice, they are fuel for your motivation. They train your mind to believe in your own growth. The beauty of passive learning lies in the combination of calm listening and gentle repetition. This is the secret to learning while you sleep. Your brain continues to absorb rhythm, tone, and expression even when you are not actively focusing. Even in rest, the more often you listen, the faster your brain connects patterns automatically. As you keep listening to my voice, imagine each phrase illuminating your mind, like small lights turning on in a dark room. Each light represents a new English habit, a way to respond, a tone to use, a phrase to remember without effort. Over time, all those lights connect to fill your mind with confident fluency. Now breathe slowly. You are learning. You are growing. Every sentence brings you closer to the advanced level you aspire to reach. You don't need pressure. You just need consistency, calm, and gentle repetition. Let's practice one final moment before we rest for a bit. Repeat after me in your thoughts. I enjoy speaking English. Words come to me easily. I feel relaxed when I communicate. Beautiful. Let that feeling stay with you. It is calm, it is warm, and it is real. You are learning English not through stress, but through peace and presence. That is how true fluency begins. As your mind stays relaxed, your connection with English grows stronger. You start to notice that words no longer feel foreign. They begin to feel like gentle friends speaking to you in familiar tones. This is how language becomes a part of you, not by force, but by peaceful repetition and connection to the real moments of life. Let the morning light enter your imagination as you wake up on a Sunday. You check the time, smile softly, and think to yourself, I can sleep in a little longer. You gaze at the ceiling and whisper, it's so quiet this morning. Then you head to the kitchen and say, I think I'll make pancakes today. These are simple daily sentences, yet they carry the rhythm of real English thought. Let's practice together quietly. I can sleep in a little longer. It's so quiet this morning. I think I'll make pancakes today. These phrases might seem simple, but they lay the groundwork for fluent communication, the kind you use naturally without even realizing it. Now, imagine you are preparing to go for a run. You might say, where are my sneakers? Or, I need to grab my water bottle. Then, when you are ready, you softly say, all right, let's do this. Each of these tiny English thoughts reflects a piece of real life. When you repeat and listen to them daily, they become your automatic responses. Practice softly in your mind. Where are my sneakers? I need to grab my water bottle. All right, let's do this. These phrases form the heartbeat of natural English, short, real, and full of meaning. As the day progresses, you might talk to yourself in English more often. You can say, the traffic is heavy today. I should have left earlier. I hope the meeting goes well. Or, I need to call my mother later. Each sentence teaches your brain about time, mood, and rhythm. When you learn in a calm state, your memory sharpens and your fluency grows naturally. Now repeat with me slowly. The traffic is heavy today. I should have left earlier. I hope the meeting goes well. I need to call my mother later. Throughout your day, your inner voice can practice these small conversations. Let's add a brief exercise. Imagine someone asks you, how was your weekend? You can reply, it was very relaxing, thanks. Or, I was quite productive. Or perhaps, too short as always. These short, friendly responses show that you are learning more than just grammar. You are learning emotion, tone, and flow. Repeat with me gently. It was very relaxing, thanks. I was quite productive. Too short as always. Try saying them in different tones. Soft, cheerful, relaxed, because tone is the true key to fluency. Now, shift your attention to a bustling lunch in a cafeteria. A colleague smiles and asks, "Is this seat taken?" You reply, "No, please sit down." They ask, "Have you tried the salad?" You say, "Yes, it's very fresh." This exchange might sound ordinary, but it is authentic English, the kind heard every single day around the world. Practice it slowly with me. Is this seat taken? No, please sit down. Have you tried the salad? Yes, it's very fresh. The magic of learning through conversation is that every word serves a purpose. Every sound connects you to meaning. As you listen, your mind quietly repeats these patterns and builds bridges between words and emotions. You don't even have to try hard. You just let it happen. Let's now expand your vocabulary gently. Think about the word arrange. It means to organize or set plans. You can say, "I need to arrange a meeting," or "She arranged the flowers beautifully," or "Can we arrange a time to talk?" Repeat softly in your thoughts. "I need to arrange a meeting. She arranged the flowers beautifully. Can we arrange a time to talk?" The more you use a word in various contexts, the deeper it settles in your memory. Let us gently expand your word bank with consider. It means to think about something carefully. You can say, "Please consider my offer," or "I never considered that option," or "We are considering moving house." Whisper it gently. "Please consider my offer. I never considered that option. We are considering moving house." These examples bring vocabulary to life because you imagine them happening in real moments. As the evening comes, you might feel a sense of satisfaction and say, "I got a lot done today," or "It's time to unwind," or "I'm looking forward to bed." These are natural sentences that reflect your feelings, and when you connect English to emotion, you speak more fluently and naturally. Repeat softly. "I got a lot done today. It's time to unwind. I'm looking forward to bed." Notice how your pronunciation improves each time you relax into the sentence. Now, let's move to a reflection exercise. Imagine talking to yourself while brushing your teeth. You can say, "My speaking is getting smoother," or "I understood that video today," or "English is becoming easier." Repeat these affirmations with me. My speaking is getting smoother. I understood that video today. English is becoming easier. These are not just sentences. They are positive thoughts that help your brain associate English with peace and progress. The more you surround yourself with calm English sentences, the more your mind begins to think in English naturally. Even while you sleep, your subconscious listens to rhythm, stress, and pronunciation. When you wake up, you'll notice that forming sentences become smoother, faster, and more confident. Let's deepen that sense of belief with a short repetition flow. Think softly in English. I am capable of learning. My brain absorbs new words easily. I speak clearly. Pause and feel that calm confidence growing inside you. When you train your brain to link English with comfort instead of stress, you learn faster and remember longer. That is why listening to English before or during sleep is so powerful. Your mind doesn't stop learning. It simply learns in a quieter, gentler way. Let's try another vocabulary moment. The word determined. It means having a strong feeling that you are going to do something. You can say, "I am determined to succeed," or "She looks very determined." Or, determination is key to learning. Repeat softly with me. I am determined to succeed. She looks very determined. Determination is key to learning. These sentences not only teach you vocabulary, but also remind you that your progress is real. Now imagine someone asks, "How long have you been studying?" You can smile and reply, "For a while now," or "I started a few years ago," or "I've been practicing daily recently." Repeat slowly. How long have you been studying? For a while now. I started a few years ago. I've been practicing daily recently. You are already thinking, feeling, and responding in English. Your journey to advanced fluency has already begun, and the best part is, you are doing it calmly, effortlessly, in your own rhythm. Every word you hear tonight settles deeper into your long-term memory. You might not realize it now, but tomorrow your English will flow a little more easily. Sentences will come faster, words will sound clearer, and your confidence will shine brighter. You're doing wonderfully. Let this feeling stay with you as you rest. With every breath, you sink deeper into fluency. Every gentle repetition builds strength inside you. You are learning English while you sleep, naturally, peacefully, beautifully. As you continue to rest and listen, let the sound of English fill your thoughts like a quiet river flowing gently, softly, endlessly. Every phrase connects to a feeling. Every word connects to an image. That is how language grows through rhythm, emotion, and imagination. Now, imagine you are running into a neighbor at the mailbox. It is late afternoon, the shadows are long, and they smile as you approach. They say, "Hi, did you get your mail?" You reply, "Yes, just checking it now. How are you?" They smile and say, "I'm fine, just enjoying the weather." You nod and respond, "It is really pleasant out here." This is how natural conversation sounds, full of warmth, honesty, and flow. Let's practice this together softly in your mind. "Hi, did you get your mail?" "Yes, just checking it now." "How are you?" "I'm fine, just enjoying the weather. It is really pleasant out here." Let your voice, even inside your head, follow the rhythm of real connection. Now imagine you both stand there for a moment. Your neighbor asks, "Are you working tomorrow?" You answer, "Yes, I have an early shift." They say, "Well, try to get some rest tonight." You laugh and reply, "I definitely will." Repeat softly. "Are you working tomorrow?" "Yes, I have an early shift." "Well, try to get some rest tonight." "I definitely will." You see, the magic of English is not only in big words or complicated grammar. It lies in the natural flow of human emotion, caring, smiling, and sharing stories. Consider a moment of commerce at a clothing store. Someone asks, "Do you have this in a medium?" And you answer, "Let me check the rack for you." They smile and say, "I appreciate that." And you reply, "No problem at all." These small exchanges create a friendly, natural English energy around you. Practice softly. "Do you have this in a medium?" "Let me check the rack for you." "I appreciate that. No problem at all." Notice how polite, warm, and easy it feels when you say it calmly. Let's add more practice moments. Real sentences for everyday life. When you are surprised, you can say, "I wasn't expecting that." When you want to encourage someone, say, "You're doing a great job." When you need clarification, say, "Could you explain that again?" And when you want to show agreement, simply say, "I completely agree." Now, repeat them softly. "I wasn't expecting that." "You're doing a great job." "Could you explain that again?" "I completely agree." These simple sentences carry emotional depth and natural rhythm, the key to advanced fluency. Now, let's take a small journey of imagination. You are taking a taxi in a new city. You tell the driver, "To the museum, please." The driver replies, Sure thing. It's about 20 minutes away. You say, That's fine, I'm not in a rush. Then, as you arrive, the driver says, Here we are, main entrance. You nod and reply, Perfect, keep the change. Repeat softly with me. To the museum, please. Sure thing. It's about 20 minutes away. That's fine, I'm not in a rush. Here we are, main entrance. Perfect, keep the change. These are real patterns of English communication, and they prepare you to handle any daily situation with confidence. As your mind relaxes more deeply, let's add a gentle vocabulary session. Think of the word develop. It means to grow or cause to grow. You can say, I want to develop new skills, or the city is developing quickly, or we developed a good friendship. Repeat softly. I want to develop new skills. The city is developing quickly. We developed a good friendship. These phrases remind you that learning is a beautiful process, slow, steady, and meaningful. Now, let's explore another useful word, trust. It means to believe in the reliability or truth of someone. You can say, I trust your judgment, or trust is earned over time, or he trusts his team completely. Repeat quietly. I trust your judgment. Trust is earned over time. He trusts his team completely. These words plant positivity in your thoughts, and positivity strengthens memory. Now, imagine yourself in a bakery again. You walk to the counter and say, I'd like 2 croissants, please. The baker replies, plain or chocolate? You respond, 1 of each, please. Then they ask, anything else for you? You smile and say, no, that's all. Repeat softly with me. I'd like 2 croissants, please. Plain or chocolate? 1 of each, please. Anything else for you? No, that's all. Real English lives in these small exchanges. They are not fancy, but they are powerful. Let's now move into a short reflection exercise. Think about how much you have already learned. You can now greet someone, ask for directions, agree with friends, express surprise, and use polite language. That is true progress. Let's affirm that softly together. I am becoming a confident speaker. Words flow from me naturally. I am proud of my journey. Tune your ears to the melody of English. How do you feel the language? When you listen to sentences like, what a wonderful surprise, notice the rise and fall of the tone. The voice rises slightly at wonderful and falls gently at surprise. English has this musical rhythm. It is not just about words, it is about melody. Let's practice with a few phrases. Where have you been? I was waiting for you. It's great to finally meet. I'm so glad you came. Repeat each one slowly. Where have you been? I was waiting for you. It's great to finally meet. I'm so glad you came. When you speak, do not just copy the words. Copy the energy, the kindness, the calmness, the tone of care. That is how native speakers connect, not only through meaning, but through feeling. Now, let's build vocabulary again with the word realize. It means to become fully aware of something. You can say, I didn't realize you were here, or she suddenly realized the answer, or we realized it was too late. Repeat softly. I didn't realize you were here. She suddenly realized the answer. We realized it was too late. When you say these sentences slowly, your pronunciation improves automatically because your muscles memorize the movement of English sounds. Let's connect that to another word, remind. It means to cause someone to remember. You can say, please remind me to call him, or this song reminds me of summer, or he reminds me of my brother. Whisper softly, please remind me to call him. This song reminds me of summer. He reminds me of my brother. Each repetition strengthens your fluency from the inside out. The day is done and silence falls. You are lying quietly in bed. Your thoughts are peaceful. You repeat small English sentences in your mind like gentle waves. I am at peace. My mind is clear. Learning is easy. You don't need to think hard. You just listen and let it happen. That is how advanced fluency develops, through deep repetition, emotional calm, and constant connection to everyday life. Your English journey is not about perfection. It is about connection. It is about being able to express yourself clearly and kindly in any situation. So now, as you continue to rest, imagine tomorrow morning you wake up and your thoughts automatically form in English. You think, I wonder what the weather is like, or I should exercise today, or I'm ready for breakfast. That is when you realize your brain has changed. English has quietly become part of your inner voice. Repeat gently with me before we pause. I am capable. I am relaxed. I am speaking English effortlessly. You are doing beautifully. Stay calm, stay consistent, and let every word tonight bring you closer to your goal. As you drift deeper into calm listening, the language around you feels lighter, softer. Each word touches your thoughts like a small ripple on still water. That is how English becomes alive inside you. One gentle sound at a time. Transport yourself to the water's edge, walking down a pier by the ocean. The waves crash softly. The air smells of salt, and you hear seagulls calling. You meet a fisherman who smiles and says, "Caught anything yet?" You reply, "No, I'm just watching." They answer, "It's a good day for it." You nod, very peaceful. These simple lines teach rhythm, tone, and friendliness, the music of natural English conversation. Repeat softly in your thoughts. Caught anything yet? No, I'm just watching. It's a good day for it. Very peaceful. Let every phrase settle quietly into your memory. Now, picture yourself entering a pharmacy. A friendly voice asks, "Did you find everything okay?" You reply, "Yes, thank you. Just these vitamins." The worker smiles. "Do you have a loyalty card?" You say, "No, not today." Everyday English, kind and practical. That builds real confidence through repetition. Practice it gently. Did you find everything okay? Yes, thank you. Just these vitamins. Do you have a loyalty card? No, not today. Fluency is about automatic responses. Let's do a small exercise for fluency connection. Imagine combining short answers naturally. When someone says, "Good luck," you reply, "Thanks, I'll need it." When they say, "Be careful," you respond, "I will." When they say, "Take care," you answer, "You too." These quick exchanges teach you automatic reaction, the heart of fluency. Whisper them now. "Thanks, I'll need it." "I will." "You too." Now, as the night deepens, let's strengthen your vocabulary softly. The word content. It means in a state of peaceful happiness. You can say, "I am perfectly content here," or "She seemed content with her life," or "A warm meal makes me content." Repeat softly, "I am perfectly content here." "She seemed content with her life." "A warm meal makes me content." Next, the word cozy. It means giving a feeling of comfort and warmth. You can say, "This room is very cozy," or "I feel cozy under this blanket," or "Let's find a cozy cafe." Whisper them slowly. "This room is very cozy." I feel cozy under this blanket. Let's find a cozy cafe. Now, a reflection moment. You are hearing words that describe feelings: content, cozy. Because emotion helps memory. The stronger the feeling, the longer the memory lasts. That is why soft English learning before sleep works beautifully. Your emotions open, your brain listens. Let gratitude fill your mind. Someone asks, "Why are you smiling?" You answer, "I just feel grateful." They say, "That's a nice way to be." You reply, "It changes how I see things." Repeat softly, "Why are you smiling?" "I just feel grateful." That's a nice way to be. It changes how I see things. Now, let's connect vocabulary to imagination. Again, think of the word memory. It means something remembered from the past. You can say, "I have a fond memory of that place," or "My memory is improving," or "Let's make a new memory." Repeat gently, "I have a fond memory of that place. My memory is improving. Let's make a new memory." Notice how combining emotion with imagination helps you remember easily. Let's step into another gentle practice scene. You are at a train station. The attendant asks, "Ticket, please?" You reply, "Here it is, on my phone." They say, "Thank you. Platform 5 is to your left." You answer, "Thanks for the help." Then they wish you safe travels. You smile, "Same to you." Repeat this conversation quietly in your thoughts. "Ticket, please?" "Here it is, on my phone." "Thank you. Platform 5 is to your left. Thanks for the help." "Safe travels." "Same to you." Each sentence builds your confidence for real travel situations. Now, let's focus on the rhythm of politeness. English loves soft tones. Phrases like, "Pardon me," "I beg your pardon," "If you don't mind," "After you." These show respect and friendliness. Practice with me slowly. "Pardon me, is this seat free?" "I beg your pardon, I didn't hear you." "If you don't mind, could I open the window?" "After you, please." Notice the melody, gentle at the start, softer at the end. Adventure waits in new words. Let's add vocabulary expansion again. The word explore. It means to travel through an unfamiliar area. You can say, "I want to explore the city," or "We explored the forest yesterday," or "Let's explore some new ideas." Repeat softly, "I want to explore the city." "We explored the forest yesterday." Let's explore some new ideas. Now, let's talk about generous. It means showing a readiness to give more than is necessary. You can say, "That was very generous of you," or "She has a generous spirit," or "Be generous with your time." Whisper it slowly. "That was very generous of you." "She has a generous spirit." Be generous with your time. Your fluency grows with patience, not pressure. The more relaxed you feel, the stronger your progress becomes. Now imagine you are encouraging a friend. They ask, "Do you think I can do it?" You reply, "Absolutely, I believe in you." They nod and say, "Thanks for the support." You smile. That's what friends are for. Repeat softly, "Do you think I can do it?" "Absolutely, I believe in you." Thanks for the support. That's what friends are for. Motivation in English sounds warm, not rushed. It is spoken with hope and rhythm. Now, as the night surrounds you, listen to these small reflections. Every word I learn is a key. Every sentence unlocks a door. English opens the world to me. Repeat slowly, as if each word were floating through calm air. Every word I learn is a key. Every sentence unlocks a door. English opens the world to me. Your progress may feel invisible tonight, but it is happening. Every phrase settles deeper into your subconscious memory. Tomorrow, when you speak, the right words will come easier, smoother, and with confidence. Let's move further with one more gentle vocabulary moment. The word wisdom. It means the quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment. You can say, listen to his wisdom, or wisdom comes with age, or she shared her wisdom with us. Repeat softly, listen to his wisdom. Wisdom comes with age. She shared her wisdom with us. Warmth and connection go hand in hand. Close your eyes, breathe slowly, and let English drift around you like a soft wind. You are learning effortlessly. You are improving beautifully, and every breath brings you closer to real fluency. As you continue to rest, you might feel the English sounds melting into your thoughts. They become part of the background, gentle like the hum of the night. That is the secret. Fluency begins not with effort, but with calm listening and repetition that feels almost like breathing. Imagine yourself sitting in a cabin while it snows outside. The fire is crackling. You whisper to yourself, "The snow is falling so softly." You take a sip of cocoa and think, "I feel so warm inside." Then you look at the frosted window and say quietly, "Winter has its own beauty." This moment is not just peaceful. It is full of English you can feel. Let's practice gently. The snow is falling so softly. I feel so warm inside. Winter has its own beauty. These soft sentences teach you rhythm, feeling, and tone, all essential for natural fluency. Now, imagine your cousin calls you. They ask, "Are you free this weekend?" You reply, "I think so. What do you have in mind?" They say, "Maybe we could go to the cinema." You smile and answer, "I'd love to see a movie." Repeat softly in your mind, "Are you free this weekend?" "I think so. What do you have in mind?" "Maybe we could go to the cinema." "I'd love to see a movie." Short phrases, but they hold real-life energy, the kind you use naturally without overthinking. Professional growth is also part of your journey. Let's add a bit of vocabulary now. The word discussion. It means the action or process of talking about something. You can say, "We had a long discussion," or "The discussion was very useful," or "Let's continue this discussion later." Repeat softly, "We had a long discussion." The discussion was very useful. Let's continue this discussion later. Now the word achievement. It means a thing done successfully with effort. You can say, "Graduating was a big achievement," or "I am proud of my achievement," or "Celebrate every achievement." Whisper them quietly. Graduating was a big achievement. I am proud of my achievement. Celebrate every achievement. Now imagine you are at a florist choosing a bouquet. You ask the worker, "Which flowers are freshest?" They reply, "The roses just arrived this morning." You thank them and say, "They smell wonderful. I'll take a dozen." They smile. Excellent choice. Repeat softly. "Which flowers are freshest?" "The roses just arrived this morning. They smell wonderful. I'll take a dozen." Excellent choice. These are peaceful, real exchanges that strengthen memory through emotion. Now let's explore another feeling word, optimistic. It means hopeful and confident about the future. You can say, "I feel optimistic about this year," or "Try to stay optimistic," or "Her optimistic attitude helps everyone." Whisper softly, "I feel optimistic about this year. Try to stay optimistic. Her optimistic attitude helps everyone." Optimism adds warmth to your English. It changes tone, makes speech sound more natural, more human. Listen to the sounds of play at a school playground. You hear children laughing and calling out. One says, "Tag, you're it." The other replies, "I'm going to catch you." You listen and think, the sound of happiness is universal. Repeat softly, "Tag, you're it. I'm going to catch you." The sound of happiness is universal. You are learning through stillness, through emotion, through presence. Let's do a short fluency practice. Imagine you are at a bus stop with a stranger. They ask, "Does this bus go downtown?" You reply, "I believe so, yes." They nod. "Great, I was worried I missed it." You smile and say, "Don't worry, another one comes soon." Repeat softly, "Does this bus go downtown?" "I believe so, yes." "Great, I was worried I missed it." "Don't worry, another one comes soon." Real English spoken gently, remembered deeply. Now, let's expand vocabulary again. The word success. It means the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. You can say, "Hard work leads to success," or "I wish you great success," or "Success looks different for everyone." Whisper softly, "Hard work leads to success. I wish you great success. Success looks different for everyone." Then the word concentrate returns again. You can say, "Please concentrate on your work," or "I can't concentrate with that noise," or "Take a breath and concentrate." Repeat softly, "Please concentrate on your work. I can't concentrate with that noise. Take a breath and concentrate." Social gatherings are full of useful phrases. Picture yourself at a dinner party. You arrive and see many people. A host smiles and says, "Can I take your coat?" You reply, "Yes, thank you." "It's chilly outside." They point and say, "Drinks are in the kitchen." You smile and say, "Thanks, I'll go say hello to everyone." Repeat this softly. "Can I take your coat?" "Yes, thank you, it's chilly outside. Drinks are in the kitchen." "Thanks, I'll go say hello to everyone." Each phrase helps you sound clear, polite, and confident, the essence of natural English. Now, let's explore vocabulary about emotions. Again, the word thrilled. It means extremely happy or excited. You can say, "I am thrilled with the news," or "She was thrilled to see him," or "We are thrilled about the trip." Whisper softly, "I am thrilled with the news. She was thrilled to see him. We are thrilled about the trip." Now, serene, calm, peaceful, and untroubled. You can say, "The lake is so serene," or "She has a serene smile," or "I seek serene places." Repeat gently, "The lake is so serene. She has a serene smile. I seek serene places." As you drift deeper, realize that the more you feel these words, the more naturally you use them. English is emotion. Every sound, every pause carries meaning. Now, imagine it is late at night. You are talking to yourself before sleep. You whisper, "I am getting better every day. My mind is sharp. I retain what I learn." Repeat softly, "I am getting better every day. My mind is sharp. I retain what I learn." You are training your subconscious mind to love English, to hold it gently, to let it grow with ease. Dining out offers perfect practice. You are asking for the bill at a restaurant. You signal the waiter and say, "Could we have the check, please?" They reply, "Of course." "Are you paying together or separate?" You smile, "Together, please." Repeat softly, "Could we have the check, please?" "Of course." "Are you paying together or separate?" "Together, please." These real-life phrases create small, memorable English pictures in your mind. Each sentence, each repetition tonight becomes part of your natural thinking rhythm. You are not just learning English, you are living it, breathing it, dreaming it. Whisper these affirmations before you rest deeper. English flows through me. I speak with ease. I understand perfectly. You are doing so well. Your brain is calm, open, and learning effortlessly. Keep listening, keep breathing, keep growing. The night grows quieter. Your breathing slows, and the English words continue to move through your mind like waves on a calm sea. You don't need to force them. You simply allow them to pass gently through your thoughts. Each one leaves a trace, a memory, a tone, a rhythm. That is how fluency grows. Quietly, beautifully, almost without effort. Waking up without an alarm is a joy of the holidays. You stretch your arms and whisper, "No alarm today." You walk to the window and say softly, "The sun is already up." You open the curtain, feel the warmth, and think, "I'm going to enjoy this day." Then you head to the shower, humming quietly, and say, "Time to wake up fully." These small morning sentences connect your daily life with English, turning routine moments into learning moments. Let's practice gently. No alarm today. The sun is already up. I'm going to enjoy this day. Time to wake up fully. When you say these phrases in your thoughts, your mind begins to think naturally in English. Even digital life has its own vocabulary. Imagine your computer makes a sound. It is an email notification. You think, "Who is writing this early?" You check and say, "Oh, it's just a newsletter." You delete it and say, "I'll read my emails later." Repeat softly in your mind. "Who is writing this early?" "Oh, it's just a newsletter. I'll read my emails later." Now, let's focus on the word efficient. It means achieving maximum productivity. You can say, "She is a very efficient worker," or "We need a more efficient system," or "Being efficient saves time." Repeat softly. "She is a very efficient worker. We need a more efficient system. Being efficient saves time." Then the word create. It means to bring something into existence. You can say, "I want to create art," or "Let's create a plan," or "He created a beautiful garden." Whisper gently, "I want to create art. Let's create a plan. He created a beautiful garden." Every time you connect emotion with vocabulary, your memory strengthens. It is not about memorizing, it is about feeling. Now imagine you are cleaning your room. You pick up some clothes and say, "This needs to be washed." You organize a shelf and think, "That looks much better." Each phrase is short but powerful. They give you focus, rhythm, and inner strength in English. Repeat softly. "This needs to be washed." "That looks much better." These are real affirmations, small, natural sentences that shape how you think. Sharing resources creates connection. You are at the library and your friend whispers, "Do you have a pen?" You reply, "Yes, here, take this one." They say, "Thanks, I forgot mine." You nod and answer, "Keep it, I have another." Repeat softly. "Do you have a pen?" "Yes, here, take this one." "Thanks, I forgot mine." "Keep it, I have another." These practical exchanges build your spontaneous speaking ability. Now, let's explore the word schedule. It means a plan for carrying out a process. You can say, "My schedule is full today," or "Let's stick to the schedule," or "I need to check my schedule." Whisper them. "My schedule is full today. Let's stick to the schedule. I need to check my schedule." Now another gentle practice, the word visualize. It means to form a mental image. You can say, "Visualize your success," or "Can you visualize the outcome?" or "I visualize myself speaking fluently." Repeat softly. Visualize your success. Can you visualize the outcome? I visualize myself speaking fluently. As you hear these phrases, your brain continues to process rhythm and meaning even in rest. That is the beauty of learning. While you sleep, your mind keeps listening even when you stop thinking. Now, let's travel again through imagination. You are hiking up a small hill. The path is rocky. The wind is cool. A fellow hiker coming down says, "Not much further to the top." You smile and answer, "Thanks, I needed to hear that." They laugh. "The view is worth it." You reply, "I can't wait." Repeat softly. Not much further to the top. Thanks, I needed to hear that. The view is worth it. I can't wait. Feel how natural that rhythm is, the rise and fall, the softness in tone. That is real English. Nostalgia brings a special warmth. Now imagine you are looking at old photos. You smile softly and whisper, "Look how young we were." You turn the page and say, "This was a happy day." Then you close the album and think, "Memories are precious." Repeat softly, "Look how young we were. This was a happy day. Memories are precious." You are doing beautifully. Every phrase, every calm repetition brings you closer to advanced English fluency. Not through stress, not through fear, but through peace, emotion, and gentle consistency. Let's continue with a final reflection. Whisper these affirmations in your mind. I am calm. I am capable. I speak English with ease. Let that feeling stay with you. As the next wave of learning begins to flow quietly through your dreams, the night continues quietly. You feel lighter, calmer, more connected to the rhythm of English with every breath. You don't even have to try anymore. Your mind listens naturally, and each word becomes part of your thoughts. That is the quiet power of repetition and rest. Imagine yourself standing on a balcony, the city lights twinkling below. You see the cars moving like small lights, and you whisper, "The city never sleeps." You breathe deeply and say, "But I am ready to rest." Then you look at the moon and softly say, "Good night, world." These small, simple thoughts, spoken naturally, are what shape your English mind. Let's practice together. The city never sleeps, but I am ready to rest. Good night, world. Feel the calm, the rhythm, the warmth in your own voice. This is how confidence grows. Public transport is a daily reality. Imagine you are waiting for a bus. You check your watch and say, "It's running late." You look down the street and see it coming. Ah, here it comes. Then you step on and say to the driver, "One ticket, please." These tiny sentences matter because they make English part of your real thoughts, not just study time. Practice softly. "It's running late." Ah, here it comes. "One ticket, please." Now you sit down and see a friend. They wave and say, "Hey, what a coincidence." You smile and reply, "I was just thinking about you." This moment is simple, but it is the heart of natural conversation. Repeat softly. "Hey, what a coincidence! I was just thinking about you." Feel the kindness inside that phrase. It is more than grammar. It is connection. Now, let's move to another useful word, sincere. It means free from pretense, genuine. You can say, "She gave a sincere apology," or "I am being sincere with you," or "A sincere smile warms the heart." Repeat softly. She gave a sincere apology. I am being sincere with you. A sincere smile warms the heart. Now, think of the word gesture. It means a movement or action to express an idea. You can say, "That was a kind gesture," or "She made a gesture of welcome," or "Small gestures mean a lot." Whisper gently, "That was a kind gesture. She made a gesture of welcome. Small gestures mean a lot." Now imagine you are at a museum looking at a sculpture. A stranger stands nearby and says, "It looks very heavy." You reply, "Yes, but also very graceful." They smile. "The artist was very talented." You nod and say, "It captures the emotion perfectly." Repeat softly. "It looks very heavy." Yes, but also very graceful. The artist was very talented. It captures the emotion perfectly. You are not just repeating sentences, you are connecting real-life emotion to English communication. That is how you begin to speak and think like a fluent speaker. Finding the perfect fit is often a conversation starter. You are at a shoe store. You say, "These are a bit tight." The clerk nods. "Do you want to try the next size up?" You reply, "Yes, let's try a size 40. They say, "I'll be right back." You wait and say, "Take your time." Repeat softly. "These are a bit tight. Do you want to try the next size up?" "Yes, let's try a size 40. I'll be right back. Take your time." These moments are more than practice. They are living, breathing English situations that shape your thinking into fluency. Let's practice another set of emotional sentences for expression. Say softly in your mind, "I am grateful for my health." "I am open to new opportunities." "I trust my intuition." "I know I am on the right path." Each phrase is short, powerful, and emotionally charged. Repeat again. "I am grateful for my health." "I am open to new opportunities." "I trust my intuition." "I know I am on the right path." These affirmations create confidence and help you speak English naturally, not mechanically. Now, as your body relaxes and your breathing slows, imagine these words gently glowing inside your mind. English no longer feels foreign. It feels soft, natural, peaceful. You understand without trying. You remember without effort. You speak without fear. Repeat softly before resting. English is part of my life. I feel comfortable speaking. I listen with an open heart. Beautiful. You're doing incredibly well. Keep listening. Keep breathing. And let English flow through you like gentle music. The night feels quiet and endless. Your mind floats between awareness and rest. The words you hear continue to echo softly, building invisible bridges in your memory. Each phrase becomes a part of you, connecting emotion and meaning in perfect balance. Nature offers us the best classroom. Imagine yourself walking through a quiet forest path. The trees are tall, the air smells like pine, and the leaves crunch under your feet. You take a deep breath and whisper softly, "Nature is so healing." A hiker nearby smiles and says, "It clears the mind, doesn't it?" You reply softly, "Yes, I feel recharged already." The hiker nods, "Have a great walk." Repeat softly, "Nature is so healing. It clears the mind, doesn't it?" "Yes, I feel recharged already. Have a great walk." Feel how smooth that sounds. English, when spoken gently, feels like poetry, calm and flowing. Now imagine you are visiting a new apartment. The landlord opens the door and says, "Take a look around." You reply, "It's very spacious." They say, "The light is great in the afternoons." You smile, "I can imagine living here." Repeat slowly in your thoughts. Take a look around. It's very spacious. The light is great in the afternoons. I can imagine living here. These are warm, real-life phrases that fill your English with kindness and connection. Influence and logistics often go together. Let's expand your vocabulary with the word persuade. It means to convince someone to do something. You can say, "Can I persuade you to come?" Or, "She is hard to persuade." Or, "He persuaded me to try sushi." Whisper softly, "Can I persuade you to come?" "She is hard to persuade." "He persuaded me to try sushi." Next, the word generosity. It means the quality of being kind and generous. You can say, Thank you for your generosity, or generosity is a virtue, or his generosity surprised me. Repeat gently. Thank you for your generosity. Generosity is a virtue. His generosity surprised me. Now imagine another everyday moment. You are at the post office holding a package. The clerk asks, regular or express shipping? You reply, regular is fine, thanks. They ask, do you need insurance on this? You answer softly, no, that won't be necessary. Repeat softly, regular or express shipping? Regular is fine, thanks. Do you need insurance on this? No, that won't be necessary. Each sentence paints a scene in your mind, and your brain remembers pictures far longer than words alone. Let's now reflect gently. Learning English through listening is not only about understanding, it is about feeling the meaning behind each tone. When someone says, "That's fantastic news," it is not only about the word fantastic, it is about warmth, appreciation, and joy carried in the sound. Repeat softly, "That's fantastic news. That's incredible. I'm so happy for you." Let these short expressions flow naturally like small smiles spoken aloud. Celebration of intelligence is a positive habit. Let's practice vocabulary with the word brilliant. It means exceptionally clever or talented, or very bright. You can say, "That's a brilliant idea," or "She is a brilliant scientist," or "The stars are brilliant tonight." Whisper softly, "That's a brilliant idea. She is a brilliant scientist. The stars are brilliant tonight." Then the word opportunity. It means a set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. You can say, "This is a great opportunity," or "Don't miss this opportunity," or "Opportunities are everywhere." Repeat gently, "This is a great opportunity. Don't miss this opportunity. Opportunities are everywhere." Now, imagine you are meeting a former teacher. They say, "It is good to see you again." You smile. "You taught me so much." They laugh. "I hope you kept studying." You reply, "I never stopped learning." These are warm, spontaneous sentences that make English conversations feel alive and real. Repeat softly. "It is good to see you again. You taught me so much. I hope you kept studying. I never stopped learning." Let's add a small emotional reflection practice. Whisper to yourself, "I am patient with myself. I celebrate my small wins. I am comfortable making mistakes. I learn from everything." Repeat each one slowly. I am patient with myself. I celebrate my small wins. I am comfortable making mistakes. I learn from everything. Mobility gives you freedom. Imagine you are renting a car. The agent says, "We have a compact car available." You reply, "That sounds perfect for parking." They smile. "Do you need a GPS?" You say, "No, I'll use my phone." They respond, "Here are the keys. Enjoy the ride." You say, "Thanks for your help." Repeat softly. "We have a compact car available. That sounds perfect for parking. Do you need a GPS?" "No, I'll use my phone." "Here are the keys. Enjoy the ride. Thanks for your help." These simple travel dialogues prepare your mind to speak smoothly in any real-life situation. Now, let's add 2 new vocabulary words. The first is secure, feeling safe and protected. You can say, "I feel secure in my job," or "Is the connection secure?" or "Please ensure the door is secure." Repeat softly. "I feel secure in my job. Is the connection secure? Please ensure the door is secure." The second is delightful, causing delight, charming. You can say, "What a delightful evening," or "The meal was delightful," or "She has a delightful laugh." Whisper slowly, "What a delightful evening. The meal was delightful. She has a delightful laugh." Now, as you listen to these gentle sentences, your breathing slows, your thoughts soften, and your memory deepens. Each time you hear a familiar phrase, your brain builds a stronger connection, one that will guide you naturally. When you speak, let's do one last reflection practice. Before you rest deeper, whisper to yourself, "I enjoy the process of learning. Words are my friends. I speak with a calm heart. English is easy for me." Repeat softly again. "I enjoy the process of learning. Words are my friends. I speak with a calm heart. English is easy for me." You are doing so well. Let these thoughts drift through your mind like soft waves. The more you listen, the more fluent you become, naturally, peacefully, and beautifully. The night grows even softer. Now, the world around you fades into quiet stillness, and only the gentle rhythm of English remains. You are no longer just listening. You are feeling the language. Each word floats in your thoughts like light drifting through water. Calm, steady, natural. Imagine you are standing by a lake at dawn. The mist is rising from the water. You whisper softly, "The world is waking up." A jogger passes by and says, "Morning, it's crisp today." You reply, "Yes, perfect for a run." They nod. "Enjoy the view." Repeat softly in your mind, "The world is waking up." "Morning, it's crisp today." "Yes, perfect for a run." Enjoy the view. Each sentence is gentle, filled with emotion, the kind that connects your heart to the rhythm of English. Now imagine you sit on a rock watching the sunrise. You think, "Every day is a new beginning. The colors are amazing. I feel lucky to see this." These short sentences, when spoken slowly, carry both meaning and emotion. They train your mind to speak naturally and softly. Repeat softly, "Every day is a new beginning. The colors are amazing. I feel lucky to see this." Let each sound linger for a moment. Transitions are important. Let's practice with a real conversation from daily life. Imagine you are leaving a party. The host says, "Thanks for coming tonight." You smile and say, "Thank you for having me. It was fun." They reply, "Drive safely home." You answer warmly, "I will. See you soon." Repeat softly, "Thanks for coming tonight." "Thank you for having me. It was fun. Drive safely home. I will. See you soon." Every line here carries emotion, gratitude, care, connection, all essential for advanced English fluency. Now, let's expand your vocabulary again with the word relationship. It means the way in which two or more concepts, objects, or people are connected. You can say, "We have a strong relationship," or "Relationships take work," or "Build a good relationship with yourself." Whisper softly, "We have a strong relationship. Relationships take work. Build a good relationship with yourself." Next, the word creative. It means relating to or involving the imagination or original ideas. You can say, "She is very creative," or Let's find a creative solution. Or, writing makes me feel creative. Repeat softly. She is very creative. Let's find a creative solution. Writing makes me feel creative. Now, imagine you are watching a street performer playing guitar. A bystander says, "He is really talented." You nod. "Yes, the music is beautiful." They reply, "It brings the street to life." You say, "I could listen all day." Repeat softly. "He is really talented." Yes, the music is beautiful. It brings the street to life. I could listen all day. These natural, thoughtful sentences make your English sound real and alive. Let's add another word, adapt. It means to become adjusted to new conditions. You can say, "We must adapt to change," or "Animals adapt to their environment," or "It takes time to adapt." Whisper slowly. We must adapt to change. Animals adapt to their environment. It takes time to adapt. Art and relaxation center the soul. Imagine you are sitting quietly drinking tea. You whisper, "This tea is soothing. I feel my body relaxing. I am safe here." These sentences are more than practice. They are gentle affirmations that teach your brain to love progress. Repeat softly. This tea is soothing. I feel my body relaxing. I am safe here. Let's travel in your imagination again. You are at a train station looking at the map. A stranger asks, "Are you lost?" You reply, "A little. Which way is the exit?" They point. "Down those stairs and to the right." You smile. "Thank you. You saved me." Repeat softly. "Are you lost?" "A little. Which way is the exit?" "Down those stairs and to the right." "Thank you. You saved me." Now let's practice vocabulary again. The word adventure. It means an unusual and exciting, typically hazardous, experience or activity. You can say, "Life is an adventure," or "We went on an adventure," or "I love adventure stories." Whisper softly. Life is an adventure. We went on an adventure. I love adventure stories. Next, the word gracefully. It means in an attractively elegant way. You can say, "She dances gracefully," or "He aged gracefully," or "Handle problems gracefully." Repeat softly. She dances gracefully. He aged gracefully. Handle problems gracefully. Asking for help is a strength. Now let's imagine a workplace scene. You are talking with your boss. They say, "Good work on the presentation." You smile. "Thank you. I prepared a lot." They reply, "It was very clear." You say, "I'm glad it went well." Repeat softly. "Good work on the presentation." "Thank you. I prepared a lot." "It was very clear." "I'm glad it went well." You are now using not only words, but emotion, rhythm, and energy, the real elements of fluency. Let's continue with a short reflective exercise. Whisper softly to yourself. I am dedicated to learning. I practice with patience. I accept my level and I keep going. I am doing enough. Repeat again slowly. I am dedicated to learning. I practice with patience. I accept my level and I keep going. I am doing enough. Feel how natural it sounds when spoken with calm energy. Fast food, fast fluency. Imagine you are at a burger place. The cashier smiles and says, "Welcome to Burger Barn." You reply, "I'll have a cheeseburger, please." They ask, "Fries with that?" You say, "Yes, large fries." They smile. "That will be $10. You answer, "Here is cash." Repeat softly. "Welcome to Burger Barn. I'll have a cheeseburger, please. Fries with that?" "Yes, large fries. That will be $10. Here is cash." Everyday English, calm and natural. This is how real fluency sounds. You are doing so well. You are listening, repeating, and growing. English is not just a language for you now. It is a voice inside your mind, flowing smoothly and peacefully. Repeat softly before you rest. I am fluent. I am calm. I am confident. I am learning naturally. Let these words settle deep in your heart. The more you listen, the more English becomes a part of who you are. The world outside feels distant now. Only quiet words remain. They drift around you like slow waves, soft, effortless. Your breathing matches the rhythm of English, and your thoughts begin to float within it. You are not just listening to English anymore. You are thinking in it. Comfort and travel can coexist. Imagine yourself sitting by a fireplace on a rainy evening. You hear the sound of rain on the roof. You whisper, "It sounds heavy out there." Someone nearby smiles. "Yes, glad we are inside." You reply, "It's nice to be warm." They nod. "Tea makes it better." Repeat softly. "It sounds heavy out there." "Yes, glad we are inside. It's nice to be warm. Tea makes it better." Feel the flow, the pauses, the tone, the kindness. Now imagine you look out the window at the wet street. You think, the rain cleans the city. Everything shines under the streetlights. It's a quiet night. Simple words, deep meanings. English is not just vocabulary. It is emotion. It is presence. Repeat softly. The rain cleans the city. Everything shines under the streetlights. It's a quiet night. Let's move to another daily life moment. You wake up early to catch a flight. The airport is quiet. You whisper, "Coffee first." You look at the board and say, "My flight is on time." You smile to yourself. Let the journey begin. Repeat gently. Coffee first. My flight is on time. Let the journey begin. Now imagine walking onto the plane. The attendant smiles. "Welcome aboard." You reply, "Thank you. Good morning." They nod. "Your seat is 12A. You thank them softly. "Thanks, I'll find it." Repeat softly. "Welcome aboard." "Thank you. Good morning. Your seat is 12A. "Thanks, I'll find it." Let's expand vocabulary gently. The word admire. It means to regard with respect or warm approval. You can say, "I admire your honesty," or "She stopped to admire the view," or "We admire his courage." Whisper slowly, "I admire your honesty." She stopped to admire the view. We admire his courage. Next, the word challenging. It means testing one's abilities, demanding. You can say, "The test was challenging," or "I enjoy a challenging task," or "It has been a challenging year." Repeat softly, "The test was challenging." I enjoy a challenging task. It has been a challenging year. Now, imagine you are visiting a historical site. You stand before a castle and whisper, "Imagine living here long ago." Someone nearby says, "It feels like a fairy tale." You reply, "The history is fascinating." They nod. "Stones tell stories." Repeat softly. imagine living here long ago. It feels like a fairy tale. The history is fascinating. Stones tell stories. Every conversation you imagine becomes a layer of fluency, a soft memory that returns when you speak in real life. Respect and leisure are key themes. Let's practice emotional vocabulary again. The word support. It means to bear all or part of the weight of, hold up. You can say, I will support you, or thanks for your support, or support helps us grow. Whisper softly, I will support you. Thanks for your support. Support helps us grow. Now, imagine yourself having a picnic with family. Someone asks, who wants a sandwich? You reply, I'll have one, please. They smile. Here you go. You nod. This is delicious. Repeat softly. Who wants a sandwich? I'll have one, please. Here you go. This is delicious. Now, take a moment to practice the phrase, quality time. It means time spent giving all of one's attention to someone close to them. Say softly, I cherish our quality time. We need some quality time. Quality time builds bonds. Repeat again. I cherish our quality time. We need some quality time. Quality time builds bonds. Now imagine the sun sets over the park. You look and say, the sky is purple and orange. You close your eyes and whisper, it's the perfect end to the day. The air cools down, and you say, we should head home soon. Repeat softly. The sky is purple and orange. It's the perfect end to the day. We should head home soon. Now, let's add a vocabulary word, relaxing. It means reducing tension or anxiety. You can say, a relaxing bath, or this music is relaxing, or I need a relaxing weekend. Whisper slowly, a relaxing bath. This music is relaxing. I need a relaxing weekend. Closing the chapter on your day brings peace. Imagine yourself closing your journal. You put down the pen, sit quietly, and think about your goals. You say softly, I am moving forward. I am trusting the process. I am getting there. These quiet reflections help your brain connect English to emotion. That's how deep fluency is built. Repeat softly. I am moving forward. I am trusting the process. I am getting there. Now, let's practice another real conversation. This time, a moment of politeness. You are holding the door for someone. They say, oh, thank you very much. You smile and say, you are welcome. They reply, that is very kind of you. You answer, my pleasure. Repeat softly. Oh, thank you very much. You are welcome. That is very kind of you. My pleasure. Each time you imagine these conversations, you build the habit of instant response. Your brain begins to understand and reply automatically without translation. Now let's add two final words. The word courage again. You already know it, but feel it deeply this time. It takes courage to speak. Courage is not the absence of fear. Show your courage. Repeat softly. It takes courage to speak. Courage is not the absence of fear. Show your courage. And the word honesty. It means the quality of being honest. You can say, I value honesty, or honesty is the best policy, or speak with honesty. Whisper softly. I value honesty. Honesty is the best policy. Speak with honesty. You are doing beautifully. You are learning not just words, but calmness, expression, confidence, and rhythm. English is becoming your second heartbeat. Soft, steady, alive. Repeat once more before resting deeper. I trust my voice. I am calm. I am fluent. I am improving naturally. Let those words drift into your dreams and let English travel with you. As you sleep peacefully, the night surrounds you like a blanket, soft, safe, and full of calm energy. You are drifting peacefully while English continues to whisper gently through your mind. Every phrase you hear becomes lighter, easier, more natural. You don't force anything. You just listen, feel, and absorb. Slowing down allows you to speed up. Imagine yourself sitting on a porch swing. As the wind blows gently, you whisper softly. The breeze feels nice. You breathe slowly and say, I love this time of day. You close your eyes and think, nature restores me. These sentences may sound simple, but they carry rhythm, the natural rhythm of fluent English thought. Repeat softly. The breeze feels nice. I love this time of day. Nature restores me. Now imagine you are writing a to-do list. You write, buy groceries, call the bank, finish the report. Each sentence is like a small step on your journey, a reminder that growth happens slowly, beautifully, and naturally. Repeat softly. Buy groceries, call the bank, finish the report. Let's continue with a vocabulary moment. The word priority. It means the fact or condition of being regarded or treated as more important. You can say, make health a priority, or what is your top priority, or priorities change with time. Whisper softly. Make health a priority. What is your top priority? Priorities change with time. Now imagine you are sitting in a doctor's waiting room. The nurse calls your name. Elena? You reply, yes, that's me. They say, the doctor is ready for you. You thank them gently. Thank you, I'm coming. Repeat softly. Elena? Yes, that's me. The doctor is ready for you. Thank you, I'm coming. Every time you hear and repeat polite, natural exchanges like this, you train your brain to understand real English rhythm. Crowds and confined spaces often require polite language. Now, let's explore the word eager. It means wanting to do or have something very much. You can say, I am eager to start, or she is eager to learn, or he was eager for news. Whisper softly. I am eager to start. She is eager to learn. He was eager for news. Now imagine you are walking through a shopping mall, hearing the sounds of people talking, music playing softly in the distance. You think, it's busy but cheerful. Everyone has a destination. You whisper, I wonder where they are going. Repeat softly. It's busy but cheerful. Everyone has a destination. I wonder where they are going. Now, let's imagine meeting a colleague in the elevator. They say, heading up? You reply, yes, 5th floor, please. They smile. Long day? You reply, just busy. These short exchanges are simple, yet they're full of natural energy. Repeat softly. Heading up? Yes, 5th floor, please. Long day? Just busy. Let's continue with another vocabulary moment. The word path returns, but now feel it emotionally. My path is unique. Walking my own path. Stay on the path. Whisper slowly. My path is unique. Walking my own path. Stay on the path. Now think of the word invent. It means to create or design something that has not existed before. You can say, he invented a gadget, or let's invent a new game, or necessity invents solutions. Whisper gently, he invented a gadget, let's invent a new game. Necessity invents solutions. You're doing beautifully. Each repetition builds a stronger foundation. Your fluency is not a dream. It is happening quietly, sentence by sentence, moment by moment. Firelight brings out honesty. Now imagine sitting by a campfire at night. You hear the wood popping softly. You say, "Fire creates such warmth. It brings people together. I feel safe here." These thoughts show connection, the link between your feelings and the words you speak. Repeat softly. Fire creates such warmth. It brings people together. I feel safe here. Now, let's explore vocabulary with steady. It means firmly fixed, supported, or balanced. You can say, slow and steady wins, or keep a steady pace, or she has a steady hand. Whisper slowly. Slow and steady wins. Keep a steady pace. She has a steady hand. Now imagine you are asking a friend for advice. They say, "What should I do?" You reply, "Listen to your heart." They sigh, "It's confusing." You smile and say, "Take your time to decide." Repeat softly, "What should I do?" Listen to your heart. It's confusing. Take your time to decide. Encouragement and kindness make your English sound more alive and real. Let's add the word advice. It means guidance or recommendations offered with regard to prudent future action. You can say, "Can I give you some advice?" Or, "That is good advice." Or, "Take my advice." Whisper softly, "Can I give you some advice?" That is good advice. Take my advice. Planning the return is part of the journey. Now imagine you are lying down again, eyes closed, listening peacefully. You whisper, "I am getting stronger. My vocabulary is expanding. I feel smart and capable." Each affirmation builds your confidence. Quietly and deeply, repeat slowly. I am getting stronger. My vocabulary is expanding. I feel smart and capable. The secret of fluency is not speed. It is comfort. It is being calm enough to let words come naturally. Now, picture one more daily life scene. You are at a ticket counter. The agent says, "One way or round trip?" You reply, "Round trip, please." They ask, "Returning when?" You smile, "Next Friday." Repeat softly, "One way or round trip?" "Round trip, please." "Returning when?" "Next Friday." You are doing perfectly. Calm, steady, focused. The more you relax, the more English becomes part of you. Now, whisper softly before you rest deeper. I believe in my ability. I am improving every day. English feels easy to me. I am becoming fluent in peace. Let those thoughts stay with you. As your mind drifts further into calmness and learning, the night is almost over now, but your learning continues quietly. Deep inside your mind, each word that touched your thoughts tonight has found its place. Each phrase has become a part of you. You are no longer just studying English. You are living it, breathing it, dreaming it. The cycle begins again every morning. Imagine the first bird singing before dawn. The world is still gray and quiet. You open your eyes gently and whisper, "A new day is coming." You take a calm breath and say, "I am ready for it." You smile softly and think, "I learned while I slept." Repeat softly, A new day is coming. I am ready for it. I learned while I slept. These are not just words, they are affirmations of transformation. Now, imagine yourself making coffee in the kitchen. The smell fills the room. You pour a cup and say, "Smells delicious." You take a sip. Just what I needed. The moment feels small, but it is powerful. You spoke naturally, easily, without hesitation. Repeat softly. Smells delicious. Just what I needed. That flow, that comfort, that calm confidence, that is what fluency feels like. Now, let's build a final set of advanced yet natural vocabulary through emotion and imagery. The word gratitude. It means the quality of being thankful. You can say, "I feel deep gratitude," or "express your gratitude," or "gratitude changes everything." Whisper slowly, "I feel deep gratitude." Express your gratitude. Gratitude changes everything. Next, the word clarity. It means the quality of being clear. You can say, "I have clarity now," or "speak with clarity," or "clarity brings peace." Repeat softly, "I have clarity now." Speak with clarity. Clarity brings peace. Stories and sand offer a final refuge. Now imagine sitting in a comfy chair again, reading a good book. You whisper, "I love this story. The characters feel real. I can't stop reading." Repeat softly, "I love this story. The characters feel real. I can't stop reading." These affirmations strengthen your confidence. They remind your mind that language is not pressure, it is expression. Now, think about all the moments you have lived in this calm English journey tonight. Ordering food, asking directions, greeting neighbors, reflecting on life. Each scene was built with real phrases, phrases that now belong to you. You can now express kindness, share emotion, describe beauty, and connect deeply in English. You've built fluency through calm repetition, natural tone, and emotion, not through stress or memorization. Let's continue softly with reflection words. The word joy. It means a feeling of great pleasure and happiness. You can say, "She jumped for joy," or "find joy in small things," or "he is a joy to be around." Whisper slowly, "She jumped for joy." Find joy in small things. He is a joy to be around. Now the word unity. It means the state of being united or joined as a whole. You can say, "Unity gives us strength," or "We strive for unity," or "There is unity in diversity." Repeat softly, "Unity gives us strength. We strive for unity. There is unity in diversity." As you repeat these phrases, imagine each word shining softly in your mind like stars in a clear sky. Every star represents a new word, a new feeling, a new understanding, and together they create your world of English fluency. Now imagine you are walking along a beach, the morning sun touching your face. A dog runs past you and barks happily. You laugh. "He has so much energy." The owner smiles. He loves the beach. The simplicity of that greeting carries something powerful: connection, confidence, joy. Repeat softly, "He has so much energy. He loves the beach." Now, whisper these sentences with calm energy. I understand easily. I speak naturally. I enjoy English. I am fluent. Each phrase flows like a quiet melody, and you are the singer of this new language. Now, let's close with the final vocabulary reflections, words that will stay with you long after this session ends. The word hope. You can say, never lose hope. Hope keeps us going. I hope for the best. Whisper softly. Never lose hope. Hope keeps us going. I hope for the best. The word imagine. It means to form a mental image. You can say, imagine the possibilities, or I can imagine how you feel, or just imagine. Repeat softly. Imagine the possibilities. I can imagine how you feel. Just imagine. The word calmness again, because it belongs to the heart of learning. You can say, maintain your calmness, or calmness is a superpower, or I admire her calmness. Whisper gently, maintain your calmness. Calmness is a superpower. I admire her calmness. As we reach the final moments of this session, allow a deep sense of accomplishment to wash over you. You have planted seeds of fluency tonight that will take root and grow while you rest. There is nothing more you need to do. There is nothing more you need to analyze. Your mind knows exactly how to organize these sounds and meanings. Trust in your own ability to learn without struggle. Thank you for sharing your time and your trust with me here on English in Moments. It is a privilege to guide you on this path. Remember, you are improving every single day simply by showing up. Now, let go of the day, let go of the words, and simply drift into the quiet. I am Elena, wishing you a peaceful night and a fluent tomorrow. Sleep well and let the silence carry you the rest of the way.